Hi, YouTube. This is Sasha and Alicia with Chat T.
We are two best friends living in two different states, and join us as we chat all things reality shows, single life, married life, and living apart.
All right, and today we are going to talk about Darcey and Stacey, Season 1, Episode 2. And we're going to dive into it and talk about everything that happened, give you a little recap, and then talk about our thoughts and feelings on everything that went on.
Yes, and we would love to know your thoughts on the show and the episode and anything reality down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode.
All righty, let's get going. I enjoyed watching it. How about you, Alicia?
I did. There was a lot more to this one than the last one, I feel like. I feel like the last one was way too boring.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, I don't know if I can survive this season.
I agree.
With all the alcohol in the world.
Seriously. I mean, cheers. Okay, so let's see. Where'd we open with? All right. So we open with Stacey. She was waiting at the airport in her very ridiculously high heels that she changed into in the back of the car.
Watching her walk in with those heels.
Yeah, that just looked painful.
I was waiting for her to fall over.
Yes, waiting, definitely. And 5 years. They've been together 5 years, Alicia.
What?
They've been together 5 years.
I thought it was only 4. Damn.
No, she said 5 years. They've been together a long time. And they've been engaged.
And men complain to me when I won't go meet up with them after a week.
Oh, great. Baby's waking up now. Let's see if she'll go back to sleep. Yeah, 5 years, and I think they got engaged pretty quickly. I think somewhere Florian said like a month later.
Yeah, it was like her first trip over there or something.
And so what have they been doing all this time? Why haven't they gotten married yet? I never really understood that part of it.
No, they've never really talked about that because you would think he would have been here right away or she would have been there right away.
Yep. But they said she went over 8 times so far in their relationship, and Florian does work.
About twice a year. And she's probably over there, I would say at least a month when she went. I don't think it was a week trip.
No, I'm sure she went and stayed for longer periods of time. And he works. He's a model. And he said he goes to the gym. That's part of his job. So, rough life for him. I'm sure he'll be able to keep...
Even if it was my job, I don't think I could still go to the gym. Somebody could say,
I don't want that job.
I'm going to pay you $1,000 every time you go to the gym. I'd still be broke.
True. Me too.
No, not good enough.
No, it really isn't. All right. Let's see. What else? Oh, okay. So he gets to the airport, or he gets in his flight. Stacey's standing there waiting and super excited. And then he walks up and you could just see like the look of disappointment. And then she even says it in her confessional that she wanted him to like throw down his bags and run to her like you see in the movies with the open arms. And poor Stacey, I can understand. I mean, she didn't get that. But Florian, he doesn't look like he's like very expressive or like excited. Maybe it's just a jet lag. What do you think?
Maybe I think a little bit of it's jet lag, and I think a little bit of it is. I hope. Yes, we hope it's jet lag. I don't know, maybe it's because he left the other girl.
That might be part of it.
But also, I think that it's like, I don't know. I feel for him. I feel like it could be a lot of different things. I feel like it could be jet lag. I feel like it could be, oh my gosh, this is my life now.
Yeah,
I feel like
true.
It could be a little bit of that because we don't know how long his flight was and how long it took him to get there.
Well, I'm sure it was. I thought she said 14 hours, or maybe that was just in my head. I don't know. I'm sure it was a long time.
It could be.
But
I mean, when I went to Italy, I think it was 9 hours from New York to Milan.
Okay.
So,
but I mean,
14 would be about right.
And this flight over is not just a visit. Like, this is him moving here. So it's a big,
big so I'm
deal.
Giving him some grace on that. And I think that, like, we don't know what the other greetings were. I'm sure the first time they saw each other, it was bags down, arms out, like, let's go.
I bet.
And the fact that she's been there 8 times already, like, I think he's kind of like, hey, babe, I just saw you 4 months ago. Like, I think she wanted it bigger, just because that's who they are. They're big and dramatic and all the things. And then also because it's her show now.
Yeah. And I mean, she didn't get the excitement, you know, inside the airport, but once they got to the car, she got, you know, a little something, something, because I mean, romantically, she asked him to help change her shoes out of her hooker heels and back into her car driving boots. So he had to help her with that. And that was, you know, a lot of PDA there on the trunk of the car.
Oh my gosh. Like every time he touched her, she'd moan. And I'm like, really? Like it's been a while and I don't do that.
You know there's cameras around, right?
Oh my God. I think that was what's exciting her.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe they're getting themselves set up for like their OnlyFans page that they're gonna, you know, probably start. Allegedly. I don't know if that's true. But
Wait, there's an actual rumor about that?
no, I'm just saying. It's my opinion that allegedly they're gonna start an OnlyFans page and it's gonna, you know,
it would not surprise me.
show a little more. Well, apparently that's the thing. Everyone's doing it. I mean, all the reality stars, all the 90-Day Fiancé pack is like doing the OnlyFans page now because they're making a bundle on it. Tons of people are.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, and then next scene. So Florian and Stacey get in the car. Shoe changing is done. We can drive off now. And then they...
Wait, though. We need to talk about their kissing. Like, what? She was even saying, like, he touched my lips. Like, looks like he's swallowing her face.
I think I had to look away pretty quickly. I was like, there was just a lot of mouth and it was a lot. And it continues throughout the episode. So it was a lot.
Horrible.
I mean, she can't say he doesn't kiss her with passion.
True.
You know?
True.
Can't say that.
That's where her passion is. I mean, hell, he practically humped her in the parking lot and swallowed her face. Like, what more do you want from an airport pickup? Well, horny.
So, yeah, exactly. That's a nice airport pickup. So, okay, so then we're home with Darcey and her daughters and her dad, and they're doing TikTok videos in the yard. So I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out the timeline. Are they on quarantine, or is that why she's...
No, not yet. No.
Okay. All right. So they're doing...
TikTok's been around for a while. It just got popular with quarantine.
Okay. All right. I didn't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm old and I don't know. I know what TikTok is, but I really don't. I don't have the app. I haven't been on it. No clue.
I'm on there.
Okay, well, you're going to have to fill me in, or are you doing dances on it?
No dances. Oh,
okay.
No.
Okay.
Lip syncs. I do lip syncs.
Okay, well, yeah. I guess I need to sign up and see what it's all about, because I know it's like voiceovers and some dancing.
I want to go find them now. I want to go find Darcey, because I don't know if she has one or if it's just her daughter.
Oh.
Like, it typically was like a teenage thing, like a lot of young kids were on it, but now the quarantine hit, why I ended up getting on it. So my sister would send me stuff, and she's young, she's in her early 20s. And yeah, so now like I got on, and you know,
and now you're a TikToker.
I'm a TikToker.
And her daughters are so pretty. I mean, they are so pretty.
That's what she would probably look like. That's where we can see what she would look like without all the plastic surgery.
I really hope that they do not take after her and all the plastic surgery.
One of them will.
Gorgeous. You think so?
You know, one of them will.
Well,
it'll be like Kim Berryman all over again.
Well, one can hope. Anyways, her daughters are gorgeous and they're super sweet and seem like they have a great head on their shoulders. So I love them. I like when we get to see her daughters in there. It's cute. And when we get to see them in like a fun, organic moment, not in like, what do you think about your mom getting her heart broken again? You know, or that. I know it's drama and it's TV, but I like my rainbows and kittens and unicorns. I just do.
Exactly. So, makes you forget you're watching reality.
Exactly.
We're showing you actual reality.
Exactly.
Darcey and Stacey are a lot.
They are. And even her friends say so. So that's what happens next. The TikTok videos are done, and a couple of Darcey's friends come by to visit. And these girls have been friends with Darcey since she was young. They know her. They know Stacey. They know all about, their personalities and how different they are. And they even commented. So I had to write this down because I liked this statement that one of the best friends said. She said, Darcey loves love. And if love doesn't love her back, she still loves love. And I thought that really does sum up Darcey. Like, she
That is
loves
definitely
love, and
Darcey.
she just wants to be in love and wants to be loved. And she just wants it so bad. And you, like, feel for her because, you know, it really is nice to be in love and be
She
loved.
wants, like, the love. It's not just I want to feel love. She
Yeah.
wants the romance,
She
the
wants all of it.
candles, the roses,
Yes.
the
whole kit and caboodle.
passion. Which we all do, right, ladies? I mean, I know you guys
We do.
feel me. Like, we all want that.
We do. She'd be a really great bachelorette. I mean, I don't know how it would
great
end,
what?
but it would be a really great season.
She'd be a great
On Bachelorette. Like, I mean, how great of a season would that be?
Yeah. Dude, they would have to have, like, twice the amount of men, because as soon as some of them got out of the car, like, she'd immediately be like,
just like the throwaways. Lots and lots of throwaways. All right, so...
Okay.
So we have... All right, so then her friends and her sit down, and they start talking about Stacey. And they're talking about Stacey getting married soon, and then they also bring up those questionable photos that were surfacing around the internet of Florian with another lady and looking pretty cozy in these photos. I mean, I think Darcey says that the one photo of him with the girl in, like, the lacy blue dress, she says is lingerie. I don't think that's lingerie. I think that's a dress. So, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, very much so. That one's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I know later in the episode they kind of talk about it, but I feel like she breezes over it.
I know. He doesn't seem to have a good excuse for what those pictures are. He just, like, says, you know, oh, you're going to talk about that stupid thing again? Like, I'm here now. Well.
But the way that she brushed over it, and the fact that she was saying that she wouldn't have even seen them if it wasn't for Darcey.
Yeah.
What if they had an open relationship but they weren't in the same country?
I don't know. I mean, and everything, you know, they're on TV, they're reality stars. Everyone is, it's going to come out. I mean, that girl put them out on the internet. They're out there. It's going to come out. The truth is going to come out to who this girl was eventually. So it's coming.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just have to wait for it.
Maybe she'll show up at the end.
Yeah. Let's see. So then we go back to Darcey. And, I did anyone notice her eyelashes in the scene where she is talking with her friends? I'll put a picture up. They were like, I mean, it looked like either she slept in them for several nights because they were just all out of whack, or maybe the same person who does her hair extensions is the one who applied them. Yeah.
Maybe so.
Go back and take a look at that.
I will. I got to go back and take a look.
Yeah,
I don't
go back and take a look at that. Darcey announces that she's ready to give love another chance. Yeah, she was.
And that would be her theme song.
Yep, that's her theme song.
That's her theme.
And she adamantly refuses to her friends that she's starting dating again because she is jealous of Stacey's relationship and that she's the one engaged in getting married and that Florian's over here. So, yes. But
we all know the truth about that one.
No. But Darcey says she's ready. She's ready to go. She's ready to find new love. Bring on the boys of Instagram. And her friends tell her to take it slow, but we all know that's not really Darcey's MO.
We all know that's not Darcey's style.
No. Then they bounce back to Stacey and Florian, and they are going to head to New York for some fun for a couple days because Stacey does not want to bring Florian home to her family where everybody can grill him about these photos. She just wants to have a great time and, you know, get a little cuddle in the bed and have some fun before, you know, the family blows everything up. So,
plus it's his first time in New York.
Yeah.
So why not show him a little bit?
You
So
know,
I can understand that.
Show them the sights, have some time to yourselves. Yeah, I can totally understand that too. That makes sense. Florian still seems a little unemotional at check-in. She like wants him to be all excited. They're in New York. They're checking in the hotel and he just doesn't seem super present. But the poor guy seems pretty tired and jet lagged. So
when she was like so excited to show him the view. And
I know. And he's like, bed, where's the bed?
I know.
I just want to sleep.
My angel. My
I
angel.
just want to sleep. Oh, God. He calls
my
her
angel.
Angel.
My angel.
So much. So much. I have a feeling we're going to hear Angel a lot this year or in this season.
Drinking game.
Yeah. Stacey also mentions he doesn't speak a lot of English, but I didn't know that. I thought he spoke really well in English. I guess I just assumed, but she says he doesn't, even though he doesn't speak a lot of English, they share their love language. And
he seems to be doing pretty good. Yeah, and when they were over there, he
seemed fine. That's what I thought too.
I don't know what that is.
But
it's interesting.
Maybe it was just an excuse to say how great their love language was between the sheets. Yeah, and she wants to get back to bed with him, but he would like to just take a nap. And
he's like falling asleep.
Done.
The second he laid down, he's like, I'm out.
Yeah, he's done.
Like the poor guy.
Night
like you know that like production's probably like, you need to stay awake for a minute, we need to get some footage, and he's just like,
well, and with the amount of lights that are on in that room and production, I always find it so funny, these people, like, they're going to sleep or they're getting ready, but because it's a TV show and production is in there, everything is like bright lights, like operating room style. And I'm thinking, how can these people be going to sleep or getting ready or like having a romantic mood evening with like brighter than bright lights?
Okay, that would be tough. Yeah. That would be tough. But like, I can fall asleep outside in the sun.
Okay, so... well, that's different. I feel like in the sun though, it's like, basking.
I'm sure it's warm in there with all the lights.
Yeah, true.
And everything else.
True.
Plus, when you're tired.
You're tired.
Girl, when I'm tired, I'm tired.
No, you're right.
And if his trip really was long, we don't know how many layovers he had. We don't know how many times he stopped.
Well, yeah, it depends on what kind of flight Stacey got for him. All right, so Stacey...
Yeah, we all know he didn't pay for that.
So Stacey's like, all right, you're tired and you want to go to bed and you don't want to, give me any sugar, but hey, I want to talk to you and I want to tell you how upset I am. And I thought immediately she was going to be discussing the pictures, but no, she wants to tell him how upset she is about her meeting with Tom and the fact that she's
that's why I say how she is like brushing it to the side is so weird.
Unless production put it out of order, but that's what I thought she was going to go with. I did not think she was going to wake him up to start talking about 100%. Darcey and about how much she was upset that she had hidden it, that she had met Tom and then still hidden it from Darcey.
Right.
I still don't. That meeting was so pointless. I don't understand why she's so worried about it. And poor Florian is just like, yeah, whatever. Let me sleep. Like, great. Yep. Deal with your sister.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, this is, and now's when it gets really good. Now we move back to Darcey. Florian gets to finally nap. And we move back to Darcey, and she's making herself a nice bubble bath. And very romantic. We have rose petals. We have candles. She hopes that the guy she's calling doesn't notice that they're not real candles, but they're fake. I mean, who cares? I highly doubt he cares. But she's going to have a really nice romantic bubble bath for one.
With two.
On the phone. I mean, hey, she does try. She does.
She really does.
Let's see. So, yeah. So she's going to call this guy who she's trying to date. Entrap something. She says that they did meet in person at Super Bowl in Miami. Yes. And his name is Georgie. And they met in person. He actually DM'd her. They were in the same area and she went and met up. So that's how she met up. She's at least seen him one time. I think that's all they said, right? One time so far?
Yep, just the one time.
Just the one time. And this guy actually lives in the States. So that makes it way better. He's not in another country. She doesn't need to apply for a visa for him to be able to come over here and see her. She doesn't have to fly to another country to see him. He's just a couple states away. So this actually sounds way more promising than these other guys because he's in the vicinity. She can actually see him and date him, not over the phone.
That is true. That does boast a big plus. Yeah. But then why has it been so long? Since they all the things and she is kind of dating a Florian type.
Well, yes, he still is foreign.
That jealousy thing again.
He still is foreign, and we don't know 100%
and a personal trainer
what his background is and how he's living here, what his status is
what brought him here. Yeah,
what brought him here. How
that I take it is he's here.
Yeah, is he here for good? Is he here on a
gonna be another?
Yeah, is he here on some sort of visa that's going to run out? We don't know any of those details yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Another K1.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get there. But so far, they haven't told us any of that yet. But let's see. This one lives in the States. So they're making plans to meet up while Darcey's in this bubble bath. And, I liked it that she was trying to be all flirty, like, oh, I'm getting all worked up in my bubble bath. And it was funny because he just kind of glosses on by that and oh yeah, babe, can't wait to see you. And I think she's trying to start some sort of some sort of phone sex, or I guess what do they call it when you're on video sex? I don't know, but
I don't know what that's called, but yeah,
maybe he's just not
definitely trying to start something, and he's just kind of whatever.
And he was not picking up what she was putting down.
He's probably got his boys behind the screen.
Oh God, yeah.
He's trying to be all casual. That's the first thing I thought of when she was FaceTiming. I was like, I hope he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever surprise a man on video.
Well, yeah, and you're on camera, so could be that. That is the tough part about this. We don't always, I feel get the authenticness of what would really happen because of the cameras.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
But this guy seems nice. I mean, Darcey seems to really like this one and think that this guy is, could be it. So we'll see. We'll see how Georgie.
Yeah.
We'll see how Georgie goes. Then we move back over to New York, and we're back over with Stacey and Florian, and they are walking around. Stacey, got a little something, so she's happy. And they're discussing their plans. They want to have very romantic plans, and horse and carriage, the whole bit. And I do got to say, I'm a sucker for a good horse and carriage ride, especially if there's champagne involved.
Anything with champagne involved is good.
True.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
But although he still didn't seem very
No. He was just but I mean, honestly, what guy is oh yes, let's go for a romantic horse and carriage ride. Oh my God, I've always wanted to do this. Finally, a woman that will do it with me.
He would show a little bit more enthusiasm about making her feel special and let's do this,
Well, he did share her enthusiasm on picking the white horse.
That is true.
Yes, they liked that one.
That is
but
true.
they nothing must have happened on this romantic carriage ride because they cut that was it. They said they saw that horse and they liked it, and then on to the next scene. So
exactly, that was very interesting. I thought you'd see some
I thought they'd do something. Yeah, we'd see them, but
they usually do.
Yeah, usually. Oh, and I liked this next part. So she got him a phone. That was her present to him.
Oh, I mean, my God.
Everyone needs to get their significant other a phone so they can install all the spyware on it, and they can install the GPS tracking. And she said her only stipulation was that it had to be tied to her thumbprint too, so she could be one of the ones to open it and see everything he is doing and keep tabs on him. Which, I mean...
And she set it up to where any text messages he gets goes directly to her.
Yes, it'll have the mirror thing.
100%.
Whatever you do with your teenagers to where your phone is a mirror. Yes. So, but you know what? He did it to himself. He should not have been with that other person taking pictures, and he definitely should have let that person post those pictures online. I mean, that's
yes. Well,
that's
and
just
that
stupid.
was one of the things that she did specifically. That's when she brings it up. Is that's the one thing she specifically pointed out was I want to see what pictures. Mm-hmm. She really didn't even bring up anything else, but she was like pictures. I want to be able to see what pictures and make sure there's nothing inappropriate on there. And you know what though? If she's paying for it, if she bought it, girl, you do you.
But he shouldn't be taking those kind of pictures anyways. So
when I first saw the phone, I thought, okay, starting over, right? Yeah. Get rid of the number. Yeah. Don't give it. These chicks have no reason to contact you. And then when she was like, but my thumbprint, I was like, oh, savage.
Well, and the phone, I'm assuming his other phone is, you know, from where he is. So it's not the same. When you go to another country, you know, your phone is not set up. Even if you have the world phone, like it's not quite set up to fully do everything it should do when you live in that country and your phone is from that country.
That's true. So he needs a new one anyways.
Yeah, so he needs a new one anyways because he's now here for full time and this is his new home. So, yeah, that should be fun. Now we're back at home with Darcey. She's very excited. She got 100 roses from her man, Georgie, and she is happily putting them into a vase. So that's super sweet.
Practically singing.
I mean, good for him. Like,
yeah, good for him and good for her. Yeah. I mean, she deserves it.
She does.
She really does.
And he's giving her what she wants.
Exactly.
And then he also gives her a really sweet note that she immediately reads it and thinks that, like, this is it. I mean, this guy's the one. Yeah. Like, one meeting, 100 roses, one sweet love note. Bam.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We will see. I think we're going to see a lot more of him coming soon.
We are going to see a lot more of him. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of him. And I don't know. Darcey's just a lot. I mean, she'd be a lot for any guy. She lays it on so thick that they don't even almost have time to properly fall in love with her. So hopefully she can back it off a tiny bit on this one and maybe give him a chance to really fall.
I think it's going to be even worse now that Florian.
Yeah, I think so too, because she just really wants to catch up to Stacey.
She does.
So, let's see. Oh, and then we go back. They jump back and forth quite a bit. Then we go back to Stacey and Florian, and I laughed out loud at this part. So they're sightseeing. They go on the romantic ride. And then now it's time to go on the unhealthy American eating spree, which I love when you watch the other 90 Day, like the other way. It's funny because everyone else who does not come from America always talks about how they eat healthy. They're like, we eat meat, vegetables, fruit. You know, in my country, like we're not eating all this like weird fried fatty. So here we're just, you know, land of the crappy food for you. So they get a hot dog and a pretzel, and of course, you know, the only way to eat a hot dog with your loved one is Lady and the Tramp style.
Yeah.
So
I don't know of any other way.
I don't either. So when we go to New York, Lady and the Trampin', we're doing it. Hot dog.
You can be the lady, I'll be the tramp.
Perfect, I'm in.
Oh, yeah, no, it's true.
And then they are off for a bit of light shopping, says Stacey. I wonder what that credit card bill came out to. And then off to the restaurant, waiting to meet Darcey, where fireworks should, you know, fly, because she is going to tell Darcey about her meeting with Tom. And she needs to get this guilt off her chest. So, yeah.
It was one meeting, and it wasn't even that significant.
No, it wasn't. It was
to bring relevance to Tom. That's all it was.
She should have just told him right away and been like, or told her right away and said, you know, it was Tom's idea. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. And I just went to tell him to leave you alone, and that's it. But I don't know.
Yeah, anyway. I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal to keep a secret this long.
It didn't seem like it, but who knows? I mean, who knows how long she was really there? Who knows everything that went on? Maybe she's feeling guilty because she was there a long time. I don't really know. But Darcey comes into the restaurant, you know, twirling and spinning, and you know, making sure that everybody can see her wonderful outfit.
She has arrived.
And Florian's comment is the best. He immediately says, what does he say? Oh, he just says, Darcey really likes her attention. So his...
Right.
I mean, he immediately picks up on that. It was in his confessional, not in person, but he immediately picks up. He knows that Darcey, you know,
he knows her.
She's all about herself and her attention. I did like that the twins were not dressed the same.
Yeah, for one.
I enjoyed that. And then Darcey's toast. Did you catch that one?
I caught part of it.
Yeah. Here's to trusting each other. Cheers. So, yeah. Throwing a little shade her sister's way and letting that future brother-in-law know that she has got her eyes on you, and
she's watching.
She's watching. You're gonna have to earn your trust back, buddy. You're just gonna have to earn it.
I think that's kind of what made like Stacey. I think little jabs like that were making her be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna tell her."
Yep, little jabs.
Like, because she was jabbing and like just the way she was eyeballing him and like.
But then that ended real quickly, and it was back to her and Georgie. So on to her and Georgie.
Of course, right? Yes. Like, hey,
it's
all about you with trust, but look at me with my man, who's amazing.
Who I've met once, but he sent me flowers, and we're gonna be where you guys are in like a split second. So Stacey, though, not feeling it and thinks Darcey is trying to compete with her again.
I think she is. 100%.
I think she is too. You know, but she'll find hers. She just needs to let it happen naturally.
Yes.
On a television show.
So natural. I mean, these days it kind of is. So
that's true. There are a lot of shows. I mean, I met my husband online. It wasn't a reality show, but hey, it's the way to do it. And then Stacey tells Darcey about meeting Tom, and it does not go well.
From the beginning.
Darcey is not happy. Poor Florian. It's like his second day. He's just sitting there like, I just wanted to relax and have some fun.
Probably still not caught up on his sleep.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that he wanted to come in and like be in the middle of it.
I just want to get this poor guy a nap.
I know.
# Florian needs a nap.
And a drink. Poor guy. So Tom thinks Darcey needs therapy. And Stacey, after seeing how quickly Darcey has fallen for this new guy, Georgie, is starting to wonder if Tom may be onto something.
We all know she needs a little bit of therapy. I mean, we all need a little bit of therapy every now and then. But
Agree.
Yeah. So, I mean, especially the way she stormed out.
She does,
dramatic fashion.
She does not take it well. She is offended. She's pissed off. And she announces, I am done. And leaves. End scene. Done.
Literally. Up and out.
So, that's it.
And she's right. When she gets upset, her lips get bigger.
Yeah. So she is
outside. Her lips were big.
She is allegedly going straight to the doctor's office to get him up. Bigger than Stacey's. So that's next. So that's it. Does it really surprise us that Darcey stormed off? No. She likes to make a huge dramatic exit. That's kind of her thing. She blows it out of proportion.
She made a dramatic entrance.
Yep.
Leave the same way.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it for episode 2. They leave us on a cliffhanger right there, wondering what's going to happen. Is Stacey going to run after her sister, which she probably will. I don't know. Is Darcey going to come back? What's going to go on now?
I think Darcey's going to come back. I think she's going to come back in.
Is Florian going to get another nap? You know, these are questions we have.
A nap. Bro, you signed up for this. I don't think he had any idea what he was getting himself into.
I think he had an idea, but can you really truly be prepared? I mean, to jump into somebody else's entire world, like you can't, and then to have it be Darcey and Stacey.
No, and I'm sure they had a lot of time together because, you know, we know that Darcey's been on the show for a long time. So it was always following her. And it wasn't until like the second time she showed up on the show that we really started to see more of her sister. Because before then we didn't see as much of her.
No.
And so that's obviously the time frame that she was doing her thing with her relationship. Because I think I remember Darcey talking about it in season 1 when she was with Jesse about, you know, my sister's also got a guy, blah, blah, blah. And and I think that like Florian's obviously, I think he knows, I think he has a really good idea of what he's getting with Darcey.
Yeah.
But having the two and what he's getting with Stacey, but it's the two of them together. It's that dynamic together. They feed off each other.
Yeah, because that's a lot to deal with, even just regular sisters and siblings. But then you have the whole twin element in there, and Yeah, this poor guy. I hope that Stacey and Florian make it. I mean, I still haven't gone to see any spoilers. I don't know if anything is out there about where their future lies, but I hope right now I hope they make it. I hope they're able to get through. I hope Darcey doesn't try to sabotage Stacey and Florian.
I think she'll just, especially we'll see, as the more she gets pissed off, you'll see those.
You'll see it. You'll see it. YouTube guys, what are your thoughts? I mean, do you think, what are your predictions? Do you think that Stacey and Florian are going to make it? Do you think that Darcey and Georgie are going to get further and have a really deep connection and relationship? And then about Tom and Stacey meeting with Tom. What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on who was in the right. Was it okay for Stacey to meet up with Tom? Was it not? Do you think she should have kept it from her sister this long? Do you think she should have even told Darcey at all, or just washed her hands of it entirely? Would you be upset?
Let her find out at the reunion.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, at the reunion. It would have made for a good one. Wait, is it going to be a reunion of 2? How's this going to work?
I guess there wouldn't be a reunion, maybe a check-in.
I know, I wonder what they'll do for an end cap type of thing. Anyways, so let us know, guys. Let us know what your thoughts are. Talk to us in the comments below. And look for next week's is going to be really exciting. I can't wait to see it.
Florian meets Daddy.
Yes, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what happens. And yeah, we will check you guys out. We will see you guys and talk to you then.
Yes, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a single moment of us chatting all things reality.
Yay. All right, girl. Well, love you. And it was great talking about this show with you. And I will talk to you soon, friend.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, YouTube. This is Sasha and Alicia with Chat T. And we are here to